mil. Bet, lock in. Lock in, lock in. Oh yeah, Nick Crowley. Alright, bet. I'm not. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Ads beating my ass. Alright, I'm gonna turn the ads off.
Creepy accounts pretending to be kids. I came across a reel randomly, and it's led me down this weird rabbit hole of people using AI or dressing up pretending to go to school. They all seem to have high heels, checking names in them. Is this a age play thing or something more sinister? Literally anything
bro, I'm not cash apping you, bro.
Answers. The post was made to the subreddit r/Instagram by the user numerouscut792 on April 15, 2024. It featured screenshots of 3 bizarre-looking Instagram pages they had encountered earlier that day, with OP expressing concern that something truly disturbing was happening with these users. And those in the thread agreed. What the actual f***? Found all of them and blocked them all. Truthsticks11 is seriously creepy to me. I've been trying to find more about them but can hardly find anything. Very weird account to say the least. The 3 accounts apparently belong to 3 different children. However, when combing through their posts, the content seems to imply something much more bizarre was afoot. Something truly disturbing.
Bro, chill. Why am I getting the chills?
This post would be the start of a story that would eventually be picked up and shared all across the online world, becoming one of the more notorious internet mysteries in recent memory, as these accounts revealed an unending rabbit hole that is still being traversed to this very day, in an ongoing investigation into one of the most depraved oddities ever found on Instagram. This is the emerging story of smartschoolboy9.
1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you like these.
I'm locked in, I'm locked in.
School is good. Really good.
Don't be scared,
We'll
Jason.
After these messages.
Before we get too far down this rabbit hole, I want to first thank today's sponsor, AG1. AG1
Yes,
is a daily foundational nutrition.
Bruh, this little ad. Yes, I have class. Y'all got class tomorrow? I got an 8 a.m. Bro, we straight though, bro. I ain't tripping like, bro. I can function off like low sleep.
Beautiful boy, an account looked after by me, a degree-educated mother choosing to stay anonymous. This was the bio of the first account pictured in the Reddit post.
Oh shit, hold on, intermission. Oh, no, I'm never clicking your link for intermission ever again, Jason. Oh my god, bad intermissions, bro. Bad intermissions. I'm not gonna take a piss. Yo, can I go take a piss real quick? We need to hide my blunt intermission. Pee in a cup like Swaz. He did that, bro. Hey, nah, hold on. Give me a second, bro. Chill, I'm definitely locking on this video, bro. On God, we're finishing this shit. Put it, bro. And I'm streaming tomorrow. Hold up. Oh, nah. Bet. Yo, what is this mix? Hold on, creators disconnected. You might have shitted. Yeah, literally pre-whip it break. Wait, hold on, I need my phone, bro. I ain't
Got no fear in me, bitch, I'm that nigga. Got no fear in me, bitch, I'm a hitter. Got a Chris back to drill like a dentist. Flip on hydraulic jump like you dentist. You a nosy little bitch at my business. She get fucked in the trap at the business. Rich into a 3 man like a chemist. Fly fuck, I spend racks on my bitch. Rich in hell, I spend bread on my bitch. Nigga hated on me, can come live. She can put it in there, like Willie. Nigga talking too much, fucking hell. Nigga talking too much, shut up, nigga. In a big body, bitch, that he will. Know her about you, that chopper go gorilla. Ain't no telling them, it came my sentence. Pray to God, they don't catch me out with it. I step back and I hit them like clippers. I want money to spend on my niggas. I went down and so broke, they were with me. See the pain in my eyes, you can't feel it. You a lying little bitch, but I miss you. You can't run, nigga, lazy gon' hit you. Nigga be like, I'll be when they get it. Got no fear in me, bitch, I'm that nigga. Got no fear in me, bitch, I'm a hitter. Got a Chris back to drill like a dentist. Flip on hydraulic jump like it's dentist. You a nosy little bitch at my business. She get fucked in the trap at the business. Rich into a 3 man like a chemist. Fly fuck, I spend racks on my bitch. Rich in hell, I spend bread on my bitch. Nigga hated on me, can't come with.
Yo, appreciate the follow, Surreal Drink.
Nigga talking too much, fucking hell. Nigga talking too much, shut up, nigga. Ain't a big body bitch that he will. Know her about you, that chopper go grip.
Pretty good, your side profile is crazy. Motherfucker finna goon. Yo, when's the last time y'all gooned?
Named
lock in. Don't answer that.
Boy and his mother.
Lock in.
Back in October of 2021, the duo would make their very first post, kicking things off on a somewhat concerning note, though not for their own page, but instead another account on the platform.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
The video was created and posted by the mother for the sole purpose of warning others of a specific user
who had been
posing as a child online, when in actuality he was a grown man who did this in order to get close to and exploit other children across the platform.
The fuck?
It's the grim reality of this online world, as predators will do just about anything to get closer to children, and it's a reality often unrealized or even ignored by parents, which makes it almost refreshing that this mother was out here trying to raise awareness. These posts would become the crux of the account early on. They would call out this user and their many accounts again and again, eventually going more in depth about what this person would actually do, claiming that they had a strange perversion to dressing up as a young schoolboy. Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes. This theme of calling out online predators would remain consistent throughout the years on Sticks 11. However, after some time, the mother behind the account began to use the page for its initially intended purpose, to share photos of her son. The photos began reasonably normal, and would show this young boy studying at school, accepting awards from their principal, and even school presentations in which their son had attended, with the captions often boasting about how intelligent the young boy was. Though over time, the photos began to grow stranger.
Bruh! Yo!
They looked off, almost as if they were AI generated. And on top of this, they began to appear heavily edited in an almost inexplicable manner, with deep red lipstick often being added, which was enunciated by his face being turned pure white. This unsettling trend would continue from here, as with each passing post, the photos grew less authentic and more surreal.
Bro, what the fuck? Yo, how's he even making this shit?
Disturbed, even sickening.
Why are y'all saying Brady Goo Jr. dead look like goo in all caps is literally pointless, bro?
These bizarre edits spilled over past
Pig, bro, that actually
began to appear as disjointed
that actually got it. Chill,
often showcasing multiple grotesque images and paragraphs about how much this user loved school. And this wasn't the only shift either. At some point, the son behind the account began posting content that allegedly came directly from him, saying things like, "My really cool mom asked me if I'd like to post, and I said, yes please." He even shared supposed videos that he had filmed of himself, which were equally as unconvincing as his photos, and somehow even more chilling.
Shit do not look like me, bruh. Bro, they trying to make this shit scary, bro. I ain't scared of this weak ass shit, bro. Nobody's scared of this shit, bro.
He even shows off his singing in one of the clips.
Yo. Okay, bro. Nah, that one got it, bro. That one got it, bro. That one got it, bro. That one fucking got it, bro. What the?
Though their voice sounds.
Che music video.
The account was overall anomalous and extremely off-putting. And though this content was visually alarming, another aspect made it even more so concerning, as over time, many of the images began to resemble CP, showcasing these fake AI children in explicit positions, with their faces sometimes even being photoshopped onto scantily dressed adult bodies.
Yo!
One thing is blatantly obvious about the Truth Sticks account: the supposed child behind it is not real. Even in the more passable photos at the very beginning, there's evidence to suggest that these were likely AI as well. And based on the disturbed, borderline illegal content that this page featured, it seemed more than likely that whoever was behind this page was not an innocent mother concerned for the welfare of other children, but instead, a predatory individual themselves. And this wasn't their only account. The second page featured on the Reddit post belonged to a user named GirlChloe12 and bore striking similarities to Truth Sticks. The page was also supposedly run by a child and monitored by their parent. Bizarrely, they also posted frequently about the dangers of online
Wayne, what's the word?
With the wording of these posts and the editing
being
essentially the exact same as Truth Sticks, just not as over the top. These two accounts even frequently interacted with each other, thus providing a substantial link on its own. But by far the most compelling link between these pages is one that is easy to miss at a glance, with that being a blatant obsession with high-heeled mini boots. These shoes were mentioned or shown in virtually every single post made by these two users. At playtime, I'm sometimes running around with my really cool heeled footwear I wear with my uniform. After coming home from school, education isn't over for the day once the blue blazer, gray jersey, neat tie, white shirt, tailored close-fit gray trousers, and black heeled mini boots are in the wardrobe. No matter what they discussed, school uniforms and mini boots were always a talking point, which adds confirmation to something that is already becoming apparent. This is fetish content, not too unlike the bizarre accounts in the Pipergate rabbit hole. Fetish content centered around children. And what makes the Chloe account so disturbing is that AI was seemingly not used, and rather the images seem to be of actual children. Despite this disturbing distinction, these two accounts are cut from the same cloth, and all signs point to them being created by the same person. A person who, despite their constant warnings of the dangers of adults pretending to be children online, seems to be doing the exact same thing, as part of some sort of fetish, the extent of which we'll discuss later. But for now, one thing was for certain. These pages were not run by children, or their parents. So, who created them?
Alright, intermission. What are you spamming me with, Justin T. Ray?
Well, that brings us to our third and final account shown in that initial post. smartschoolboy9 was much the same as the other two accounts. They warned of online predators, obsessed over high-heeled mini boots and school uniforms, and posed as a child despite clearly not being.
We on 2K after this video.
smartschoolboy was different in one key aspect. The person behind the account was pretending to be a child, but they were doing so in a much more apparent manner, as they didn't use AI or stolen images of other kids.
Stop watching this shit. You dead such a fucking weirdo. This is why I can't rock with your streams. Bro, you've literally been following me for bro, alright, nah, bro.
Kids like, nah, bro. And instead, they used photos.
Like, what, bro?
Themselves.
What do you want me to do, bro? What the fuck?
In the images posted on the account, we see what appears to be a fully grown man, dressed in a schoolboy's uniform. His face is painted pure white and has bright red lipstick, and he is of course wearing high-heeled mini boots. Characteristics that were all utilized across the other accounts, only this time it was done on himself, as he poses as a child pretending to go to school, as well as pretending to go through other life events common for preteens.
Bro, wait, what?
So, as he poses as a child pretending to go to school, as well as pretending to go through other life events common for preteens. And the photos aren't even the most disturbing part, as the account consists primarily of videos.
I don't want to be that guy, but what makes this redacted any different from Dalen? Bro. What?
Let me know if you like school as well.
The videos are all incredibly off-putting.
Bro.
Some show him arriving home from school.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Others show him claiming to be on the bus heading towards school.
Yeah.
Bro is not on the bus. Bro.
Yes.
Bro, you're not on the bus.
And other videos showing him doing whatever this is.
Bro.
With these strange sounds and the process of sticking his tongue out appearing to be part
I
of his
would dead
fetish.
beat the shit out of him, bro.
As much like the other accounts, his content is overtly sexual. And it's
that's what I'm saying, Matthew. Like, I don't even think he's a... Actually, I don't know what he's done yet. But like, as of right now, bro, I mean...
there's a video of him with his full outfit on, where he shows himself staring into a mirror as he appears to pleasure himself.
Yo!
Right out of view of the camera, as he stares into his own eyes. This account is by far the most sickening part of this whole
Alright, bro.
And also the most important.
Alright, bro.
Interspersed throughout his page are a few examples of what this individual's voice sounds like.
Sketch before streaming.
This is quite good.
Which just so happens to be the same voice heard in the very first clip shown on the Truth Sticks account.
A man pretending to be a boy.
Meaning that this full-grown adult man is the one behind this entire rabbit hole. He's the one on these accounts pretending to be a child and their mother, getting some sort of sick satisfaction from whatever this is. And the worst part is, these activities aren't just kept behind closed doors. As we can see on numerous occasions, videos of him walking around outside in a public space, with his full outfit and face paint on.
Look at me.
It's truly one of the strangest things that I've ever seen, and making sense of what this all is extremely difficult. But based on the information found from this first Reddit post, a few likely conclusions can be put forward. This man is clearly attracted to the idea of being a kid, and I think OP was correct when they speculated that this was some sort of age play thing, but it's also clearly much more than that too, as based on the images that he's created himself, he clearly has some sort of attraction to other children as well, as he's quite literally created faux CP, the likes of which is so disturbing that I can't even really describe it here either. He's creating fetish content, and he's using the likeness of children, and also some children that are clearly very real people, to do so. That much is obvious. But there was also the possibility that he was pretending to be a kid in order to exploit other children across the internet.
Remember when you said on God I'm streaming the next day and you didn't? Bro, I didn't say that, bro. 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 He got, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he did some fuck shit, but bro drippy though. Bro, show, no, this is not link click time.
At this point, though, this was merely speculation.
Lock in.
Mystery, and the rabbit hole was only getting deeper from here. Months after this rabbit hole was introduced to the online world, the story began to be shared all across the internet, most notably on the r/Internet Mysteries subreddit, where the case really took off. There, internet sleuths began uncovering just how vast this web of accounts actually was, as it wasn't just these 3 pages. No, there seemed to be over a dozen, and likely even more that we still haven't found, as he's created his own sort of community, his own little world.
Bro, what are you saying,
he pretends to be a child, with these accounts typically following each other and frequently interacting, seemingly to make
bro, he was literally interacting with himself
friends.
As a kid.
On one of these pages, 12 Stockwell Joanne, he poses as a 14-year-old girl, using more AI images to depict explicit positions of this manufactured child, which I obviously am not going to show here. Though much like his Chloe account, he also shows images of very real young girls.
Literally, Jason, it's the same energy, bro.
This account, as on numerous occasions, he's shown images of children at a playground, which he may have taken himself. This fantasy of being a schoolgirl and taking part in these school-centric activities is something carried over throughout multiple of his accounts, with his most common alias being Stephanie, of which he has numerous different accounts featuring that same name.
Bro, I gotta crack my back, bro. Hold up.
I'm Stephanie.
This Stephanie character claims to be a 12-year-old aspiring poet, with accounts all across the internet, many of which showcase examples of her poetry, which carries on those same distinct sexual undertones.
Bro, I was stretching, bro.
I race to complete my poems when I've got an early start. Heart racing, mixed rhythms,
bro, I was literally
stretching. Miracles, rice with rap, and on the map. My Kennington, London syllables. Dancing though, I know my underwear might show if I lean forward.
The fuck?
Good. Stephanie Stansfield, 12. But digging even deeper, her poetry has even seemingly been featured in various articles and even newspapers, showcasing that this rabbit hole extends far past just the online world. This act is clearly their obsession, and he's been doing this for years, with the earliest examples that I could find coming from all the way back in 2018. And this Stephanie character seems to be his go-to alias, embodying it in even the literal sense.
Yo, hey, yo.
As in one of his many
hey, yo, he on some, hey, yo,
dedicated
bro.
to this Stephanie character. He dresses as her, wearing a wig and a dress.
This shit remind me when Lil Yachty dressed up as Oprah. Y'all remember that?
Yes, as he pretends to be.
My bad.
Almost immediately after this case began gaining
traction,
my bad. Magnitude of this rabbit hole was revealed.
Shit!
Across every single account are countless depraved posts and oddities
bro.
that all could warrant discussion. But by far the most important discoveries were those that didn't actually occur on his own page, and rather the pages of other actual children.
Chill.
Do you like school? I do. It is good.
Bro.
You have some cool shirts, but I have to wear school uniforms to school. It is nice, but casual isn't allowed, and it's quite hot here in the UK, as the month of June suddenly got warmer. These are two examples out of many that show smartschoolboy9 reaching out and attempting to befriend young children online. In one comment, he even warns a child about other comments from bad people, stating that, "It happens to most boys in our age group, but stay safe, stay cool, don't be dismayed by creeps."
Bro. Nah, Bryce Payne, you're about to get banned, bro. Why are you linking me Shamar?
This is our best evidence that these accounts weren't just made for age play. No, he's actually posing as a child in order to make friends with other children. And given his overtly sexual interests and aversion to CP, it's not hard to gather why he was doing this. And these examples are only what we found so far. It's possible that there are dozens, or who knows, maybe even hundreds of other comments out there, hidden on unknown children's accounts. This is predatory behavior. The man behind Schoolboy9 is a predator. And in case there was still any doubt of whether or not this was a sexual thing, here's what he had to say about being a 13-year-old girl. But have his tactics actually worked? Well, the frightening thing is, no one knows if he's actually been successful or not, or even what specifically he's looking for. We just know that he's trying to reach kids.
Bro, who the fuck is this?
By his comments, but by the fact that he's solely following children on all of these pages. And though it's easy to look at these accounts and know that something is off, for children, it's not that simple, especially when there's pages showcasing photos of actual kids. Which brings up another frightening detail. Many of the images he's used of children have not been traced back to their original creator, and some seem to appear for the very first time online publicly on this man's pages, which
that means he
was
took
sent
the pictures,
privately.
bro.
There's even one image that David posted on his schoolboy account, which shows another kid that he claimed to be on a playdate with, though it's impossible to say if this is real or not. For now, we just don't know for sure. Though given the fact that he's reaching out to children, posting fetish content centered around children, and
fuck type of shit is this?
has even potentially photographed kids in the wild, one thing is for certain: smartschoolboy9 needs to be stopped.
Oh my god.
Finding this man and reporting him to law enforcement quickly became the top priority for those investigating the case. And luckily, he left several glaring clues behind that made this process a whole lot easier. On numerous occasions across his many pages, he would post images and videos of specific locations, even showing streets and mentioning very particular areas in his poems,
he dumb as hell. They finna get his ass.
Immediately giving us an idea of where he was located. And that wasn't all. I mentioned how the alias of Stephanie was one that he used more so than any other, but what's interesting is that there was another name used just as often across his accounts, brought up time and time again, though it's a name that he never seemed to call any of his characters. Instead, he simply referred to this person as a stepbrother or a father, or even a friend from school, despite never actually picturing him, just mentioning his name, David. And sure enough, after connecting a few dots, it would be revealed that this person's actual name was in fact David Alter, with a man being 59 years old.
Oh my god.
At the moment, it doesn't appear that David has any past criminal convictions or documented history of this behavior, but we do know that thanks to the investigation done on Reddit and Discord, he is currently being investigated by local authorities, which will hopefully put an end to his online behavior and shine some more light on who this person actually is. As for the time being, the only other information that we really know about David is that he likes to write poetry and he makes music.
Bro, no, don't play the music.
I think I hear a running tram. Going back in time. Not out
Bro.
I think I
This dude got a demon inside of him, bro.
Hey, Marianne. Hey, Steely Dan.
He dead got a demon inside of him. What'd he say? If you know.
And his name also appears in a random newspaper.
Chill,
He's discussing the importance of kids wearing school uniforms. And that's really all we have. His name also appears in a random newspaper, where he's discussing the importance of kids wearing school uniforms.
Yo!
And that's really all we have at the moment. Though there is one very important aspect that we have yet to talk about in relation to this man, with that being David's mental state.
Bro, them big ass teeth,
Some believe
bro.
that David is a mentally unwell individual.
Bro, he look crazy as fuck.
Doesn't know the extent of what they are doing. Now, even if this is the case, his behavior still needs to be stopped, and he needs to be given proper help to assure that no one else gets hurt by his actions. But it is important to note that David is far more intelligent than he lets on, as his personal accounts show us that he is fairly well spoken and articulate, and throughout his problematic content, most of his bad grammar and strange verbiage seems to be his attempts at more authentically trying to replicate a child.
Yo, Lamborghini, thank you for the follow.
It's impossible to know for sure. But what we do know is that David is
think his tongue ever get
manipulative,
dry? Bro.
with his response to the situation and other clues littered across his accounts, showing us that he seems to know what he's doing, and he knows that it's wrong.
What's good, Lamborghini?
Since the exposure of David's accounts, he hasn't silently slithered away like most other predators would. Instead, he's actually responded on more than a few occasions, lashing out to those who have DM'd him, calling them the of David's accounts. He hasn't silently slithered away like most other predators would. Instead, he's actually
You have 3 separate accounts that you use to comment on your main both separate faces. You're a grown man, may be looking for sex.
Responded on more than a few occasions, lashing out to those who have DM'd
Bro is not breaking character. You're wanking as you text.
Calling them the
I'm literally ever
perverts and predators. He even left a comment on
You're obviously some old dirty fucker texting. He's literally the old dirty fucker, like, bro.
Joanne account seemingly directed at himself, writing, "You are really sad. And if that's your name, David, be honest with yourself. You're 50, as you said elsewhere. You reply to me, a girl, as if I'm your buddy? No chance ever." This is something David does all the time. It's projection, and it started all the way back at the beginning of this rabbit hole.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
And he continued posting these predator exposés, along with other warnings about predators on the internet across every page he made, each of which being hyper-specific to his own predatory ways and fetishes. The things he accuses others of are blatant projections of his own dark vices. And I can think of 2 reasons why. Number 1, that this makes his account look safer to other parents and children. It gives the appearance that he's not another internet creep because he's actively calling them out. It's a way to build trust in order to befriend and exploit kids. And number 2, he knows what he's doing is wrong. And this is his bizarre way of self-reporting, probably to make himself feel better about what he's doing. And it's obvious based on just how accurate these claims against others are to him.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes. And these claims are made over and over again, as each time he calls someone out, he's further exposing himself, which becomes more concerning when you realize that these projections seemingly aren't strictly pedophilic.
Shout out to my nigga Goo. They trying to see how I play they build.
Yo, Brian, thank you for the tier 1, bro. I appreciate you, gang.
He mentions how this user not only wanted to exploit
Thank you, bro. Happy September, bro.
But they wanted to kill them as well. As he mentions that this user has a clear interest in cannibalizing kids, and even performing ritualistic sacrifices on them. And based on how accurate all of the other exposures are to himself, I have no reason to believe that this isn't part of his MO as well, as crazy as that may sound. This also seems to coincide with some of the content he's posted that I can't show you, as some of these photos show children edited in contorted positions, including some where he's added what appears to be rope to give the illusion that they're tied up.
Bro, come on, bro.
And what makes this even more disturbing is that on his accounts, he's posted numerous photos in the vicinity of schools, on nearby secluded trails, and even some where he discusses what time school starts and ends, saying that he likes to be awake and ready for it. There's even photos that show other children outside from a distance.
Bro, he's tweaking,
almost as
bro.
if David was stalking them.
That's what I'm saying. He literally took these pics, bro.
This is highly concerning. Even if we don't know truly how low this man's perversions get, he is still far too close to children, which is perfectly encapsulated by this photo of him on a school playground during the day. And with his disturbing desires, I don't even want to imagine what he's capable of. Which brings us to the final piece of content that I need to talk about.
Bro, this motherfucker's never been on the bus, gang.
Chasing another boy running in heeled mini boots.
What?
This was the text shown on screen during a short video posted onto one of David's many accounts. And in the video, we see the man pointing the camera at himself, showing his full face of white makeup and red lipstick. This video is edited more egregiously than any others I've seen across his page, with multiple explicit images and huge emojis covering the majority of the screen. Though
Bro,
just
what?
barely enough of the footage can be seen that shows David as he turns the camera around, revealing a young boy.
Yo, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, bro. What?
Though just barely enough of the footage can be seen that shows David as he turns the camera around, revealing a young boy.
Bro.
Who he then proceeds to chase after, giggling all the while.
Bro, no.
Whether this was an edited video
That got
or
it,
a
bro.
real
That got
occurrence,
it, bro.
we
That
don't
got it.
currently know.
That's not TOS, bro.
David's doings are a mystery that will take some time to unravel, and my hope is that law
Literally
enforcement
got
will
it,
be able
bro.
to follow through and help shed some more light on
Yo,
this
I'm in the same
individual
class as
and
Sanjay.
finally put an end to his twisted behavior. But at this point, only one thing is for sure. The story of smartschoolboy9 is far from over.
Bro, they need to find this motherfucker. Bro, they need to find this motherfucker, bro. Did they find him, bro? Bro, did they find him yet, bro? Cleanse? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not reading that shit, bro. What you mean?
What is good for the whole is not always good for the soul. You need to.
Bro, it's like, I guess, bro. Apparently, he been doing this since the 90s. Are you dead ass? Nah, yo, can we listen to some gospel music real quick, bro? That was a good ass video, bro. But I feel like we need to, like...